Hey there, folks. So I'm here in downtown Portland, Oregon, and there are multiple protests happening here at Pioneer Square. So this is at the corner of Morrison and Broadway. The people you see behind me over here, they're from PETA, and they're also from the Extinction Rebellion. So there's two groups here, and then just go around the corner, and around the corner there are yet two more groups, if I'm not totally mistaken. One group, they're protesting the fare system on the mass transit line, because the mass transit here basically discriminates against the poor, and they're hiring more fare enforcement people and doing more to challenge people on fixed incomes to be able to use the public transit system. So there's a group down here protesting that. That group, the Youth Liberation Front, are here, and I'll just give you somewhat of a shot of those guys. Let's see. So over here, kind of by that crane, that's the Youth Liberation Front. So those are the three groups of people that I'm in somewhat of solidarity with. That it's the Youth Liberation Front, not necessarily PETA, but I understand where they're coming from, and also the Extinction Rebellion. And then over here you have the right-wing guys. So these guys over here are some of the far-right people, and basically, like, the people who are on the far right came down to, I guess, stand in opposition to the other protests. So you have people who were they're counter-protesters. And then, so here's some more of the folks from the right side of the aisle. And also, for people who are familiar with protest scenes, we have folks in green hats. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. We need you down here, the NLG. You're awesome. So the green hat guy is down here. There's a few other legal observers who are down here to watch the protests that are happening. So you can see, basically, these people on the left side of the tracks over here are protesting against an unfair mass transit scheme, so to speak. And then you have just like a handful of people from the extreme right over here. There's like maybe 5 people that they're they're the kind of intolerant people that kind of supporting xenophobia and all the religious intolerance, xenophobic hatred, that sort of thing. So then, oops, they just went inside. Then you also have the masses of security workers. So this is the federal court. So right inside the door here, you have federal marshals. They're looking on. These are G4S agents. G4S is a horrible, horrible company. I don't know why the city of Portland has a contract with G4S, but you have G4S agents. And then right around here somewhere are the federal police. Let's just see if I can find the federal police real quick, because I saw them a minute ago. Let's see. Oh no, these are more G4S. No, I think this might be the federal police. Let's take a look. So basically you have the federal police down here, and then you also have contractors for private security contractors, and then you have a couple of different, four different groups of protesters. So the one group of protesters, the right-wing kind of hate-filled people. The other group of protesters, the Youth Liberation Front, they're kind of, they're down here protesting a bad fare system. And then over here you have the Extinction Rebellion and PETA. So just go over here and take a look at their signs. So before I came down here, I kind of went all around and checked out the different street corners, and there are multiple of these TriMet security guards around, because I think what the Youth Liberation Front was talking about doing is maybe jumping a train, not paying to take it. So then these guys in the green jackets, I think they're the fare inspectors. They might just be workers on their lunch break, but I know there's fare inspectors around. Let's see. So again, it's the right-wing people, the people who are doing a fare strike, and then all the TriMet workers. Got all the TriMet workers over here. And then these are the federal officers right here. And I'm sure that Portland Police Bureau is around here somewhere, because why would Portland Police Bureau miss out on all the fun? So I haven't spotted them yet. I'm sure they're here. You know, typically in these situations, there are plainclothes officers for the people who have been following my channel. And I usually am pretty good at picking out the plainclothes officers. So here in a moment, we'll just go around and see if we can find the plainclothes Portland police, because the plainclothes cops are bound to be here. Just take a look around and see if we can find them. So there's a lot of folks that are over here saying that the fare system is no good. It's a bad system. But let's just see if we can find. Let's take a close look here, because in these situations, when you're a plainclothes officer, you have to have your gun on you.
I know.
So it's usually pretty easy to spot the plainclothes officers because they have their guns. So we'll just look around here, see if we can find the person carrying a gun. It's usually not too hard. Let's see. Let's see here. Just taking a little stroll around. see. I don't think, let's see, I don't think I spotted them yet. They're usually pretty easy to pick out. I don't think they're mixed in with this crowd. I think if there are plainclothes officers, they are not mixing. Let's just see. It's usually not too hard to pick them out. Walk around the block here, see if I can. Just walk around the block here, see if I can pick out the plainclothes officers. Maybe they're over here with the Extinction Rebellion and PETA. Do appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. Just kind of in between right now. So I'm here in Pioneer Square.